Up.
Let me check.
Oh no, we're good. Okay, it just was delayed a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good for me then.
All right. Oh, we got the GM. Oh boy, the big guns are actually out now. Raise. Let's see. Let's take a look at the profile.
And I hope Tang realizes that he's
Wait a
on Terran.
second.
There he goes.
He's on Team Ascension Professional. Thought we were playing the competitive guys. I thought we were playing the B team, man. What happened?
Oh, well, I don't think they had a huge player roster to choose from.
Hey, they had a pretty big player roster. I was looking at it. They had a lot
Well, I
of
mean,
them.
like, people online.
Oh, people online, yeah, maybe not so much, but. Alright, so he is ranked 25 GM right now. So, this could be something.
Yeah. I mean, Tang's been in the lab all week.
Yeah.
We'll see what he has cracked up.
Alright, let's let the game starting. See what Dr. Tank can pull out here.
Yeah.
Or Professor Tank, I don't know. What would you call him? Is he more of a professor? I think he's a professor.
Yeah, I think he'd be more of a professor.
Wait, was Ray's at Cheese Alpha too? God, I'm gonna look up this bracket. Cause I see all these names that I feel like I've recognized, but I don't remember. Final results. Yeah, Ray's was tied for 5th place, so he's good. He's very good. I remember. Actually, I do remember watching some of his games. All right. In the top left-hand corner of whatever the hell this map, Orena, the yellow Terran, is Team Ascension's Rays.
And in the bottom left corner of Arena, we have about to all kill from Team Low Inspiration. It is Tang.
Professor Tang. Alright, so I'm gonna expect, unless Tang feels really confident, some sort of cheesy play.
Yeah, or aggressive to some degree.
Some degree of aggression is gonna come out of Tang, because Raze is very, very good. He knows this. But who knows? I think Orena is definitely a map that lends itself to something a little bit crazy. And I think Tang is good for crazy. I think he likes crazy, from what I've seen at least.
Yeah, Tang seems to be pretty comfortable like playing aggressive.
Yeah, and he's going for the gas pool again. So he doesn't actually like to go on the hatch first play, I guess? I don't know. Both ZBTs now, he decided to go for a gas pool.
I don't mind it on this map, in case like his opponent went for some sort of like Reaper cheese.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, or that the proxy like in the middle with the Zelnaga tower. I've seen that a lot on this map too.
Yeah.
Especially with the wall off. Yeah, that's fun. It's a fun build.
God, there's so many cheeses on this map. I can't even.
Yeah. There's a reason why Bly is really good on this map. Alright, so Ray's going for reactor barracks, no Reaper. Going into the command center. Maybe the same type of stuff we saw last game about? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I imagine it'll be a lot better executed though, since like Raz is so good.
Yeah.
Could be a hell of a lot of a different game.
And he's gonna hide this SCV there that Tang does not see. So he may. This could be actually very important for Tang because since Tang usually does do something a little crazy, if Raze gets this scout off, or he's gonna show his hand now. All right, so he's gonna go in and see no roach run down, nothing crazy like that. So he knows it's not like a super early roach attack, but
Yeah. He sees the drones pulled off the gas at least.
yeah. Alright, so I guess they're just gonna go both try to go into a little bit of natural play.
Yeah. I guess it's sort of like a bit of mind games too, because you kind of expect your opponent to play really safe on this map as well.
Yeah.
Because like everyone's expecting cheese.
Yeah, sure. Alright, there goes the roach run from Tang.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna line up with anything. No third yet from him. It's very different than the way I usually play this matchup. I love getting the third base up quickly, getting a whole bunch of drones and trying to play that kind of way. But Tang's a different type of player than me. He plays a lot more of a, I don't know if aggressive play, a little more of a, I don't know, safe off of 2 base type play. Yeah. Let's see. No lair yet, no third yet. So I'm wondering what it's gonna do. This Roach Warren finishes. He doesn't have too much to build, too many minerals to build. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he was trying to go for time, but he did just build 4 overlords, so he may have been a little bit supply blocked.
And Raz scanned the main here, but the Roach Warren's in a natural, so Raz still hasn't seen the Roach Warren, which like you can assume or like imagine Raz probably assumes it's going to be Roach Ravager, but some people still like to play Link Me to Bane.
Yeah.
And especially with the amount of Hellions that Raz has out, looks like he's going to be going for a bit of a aggressive push here. Nice.
Not too many roaches out quite yet, but I like that play where Tang to like sit at the choke point a little bit, get a couple free shots off.
Yeah, and just to buy as much time for more roaches to come in.
Yeah, and now the roaches are out, so he should be okay here. Good micro on the queen to save it though.
Yeah.
Also good micro on Raid that's like keeps units alive as well.
Yeah. This will get shut down. He even loses the medevac.
Yep. Did he kill any workers there? Didn't kill any workers.
This Banshee
pretty well defended.
Banshee heading across the middle of the map right now.
Did he have cloak? I didn't check.
No. He didn't receive cloak.
I did. Let's see. And Ray's also never scouted a third, so he doesn't know the timing of the third. But yeah. I don't think he sees how little tech that Tang really has. He doesn't have a lair yet, he doesn't have any upgrades yet, he just has a bunch of roaches, a bunch of queens. But yeah, I think that put Tang ahead a little bit, I want to say.
Yeah, I think that's just like so important for Tang to have just killed that medevac off. Because especially just all the Marines in the medevac getting home would have just led to so much pushing potential later on. But just cleaning up all that harassment force, effective harassment force, really doing anything, it's just a really good by Tang.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, especially this Banshee not getting anything.
I was gonna say this Banshee really hasn't done anything besides, I guess, scout really.
Yeah, like it literally has 0 kills. Yeah. So I think Tang's in a pretty good position this game.
Raise down that Marine Siege Tank army up a little bit. I think Siege Tanks on this map are incredible just because of this choke point. Trying to break off, like if you come down to this choke point area, trying to break out if he has like Siege Tanks and medevacs and good micro, it's so difficult. Scans the main again. Doesn't see really anything. All the tech is down at the natural. The two USN use the lair.
Yeah, but still, there's nothing really to see, to be honest, aside from the upgrades.
Yeah, so I guess they just kind of established the third base.
Yeah.
Ray's trying to get his army up a little bit. How many medevacs does he have actually? He actually has no medevacs, so these tanks right now are kind of naked out here. But I don't think Tang is getting aggressive anytime soon.
I don't like this one. Terms like the later medevacs for so long.
Yeah.
I think like just getting medevacs out early, and like maybe getting a tank or two across the map with the medevac, and just like harassing and like I guess annoying the Zerg is pretty good, especially when you are GM and you probably can micro them really well.
Yeah, when you have the APM to spare, right?
Yeah, like it's just something that you should do.
Yeah.
Or at least in my.
Yeah, I like this Banshee though. You're sitting here and stopping this creep from spreading across the map. That's pretty good. Because tree spread is so important in this matchup. Just the speed of roaches on creep versus off creep, catching up units, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, especially that the point where the Banshee is keeping the creep from spreading.
Yeah.
Like, creep can spread down that lane so quickly.
Oh yeah, definitely. And also stops the scouting information, because what you could do, right, if you see the army out of position over on the right side, you could run down this choke point and just do a quick counter stab attack. And if creep is all the way across the map, he'll see it much faster. Got a double drop coming around to the 4th base. See how Tang's ready for it. I think he's a little out of position for this. I don't. Yeah, all of his units are in the natural. So I think this 4th base probably will go down. Unless he reacts perfectly.
There's 2 queens by it, but that's not enough to hold off.
Yeah, that's not enough to hold that much bio.
The units are getting a bit closer unless they decide to go all the way across the map.
Scan is a natural, but yeah, this base can go down.
Yeah.
Oh, even saves that one marine. Both marines. That micro. That's some GM level micro there.
Yeah, that's really cute.
So I think Tang's decided, screw it, I'm maxed out. I don't care if you take out my 4th. I'm gonna go across the map now and see what I can do. There's a decent amount of siege tanks here if Raze is in position. How many medevacs? Only 2 medevacs?
Yeah. Yeah, 4 medevacs.
Oh, 4 medevacs.
But still, he doesn't have a whole lot of tanks. So.
It almost seems like all tanks.
Yeah. With good micro though, he should be able to hold this off. But he's still taking losses that I think like he doesn't have to take.
Yeah, I mean, look at the supplies with well, Tang just remaxed, but Tang took definitely the worst of that fight, I think. I think Raze only lost Marines and Marauders, really, and a couple medevacs. Kept all of his tanks alive, I think.
He lost 1 or 2.
1 or 2? Yeah.
That's not that bad. For killing that many Roach Ravagers, that's great.
Just drop comes back in again, but there's some roaches here, so should be able to hold stuff.
Yeah,
he's fine.
He should have pulled back a bit more.
Yeah, these 3 Ravagers are going to get a little exposed over here. Tang's gonna try to brute force it, looks like. He still does have a slight upgrade advantage for the time being. If he keeps moving where these tanks aren't, he could be able to I think he could be able to do some damage, but he ever gets cornered.
I'd like to see Tang like get into a bit more like diverse tech routes. Because like he has the resources too.
Yeah.
Could probably tech in the hive if you wanted, really. Then again, I don't play Zerg, so maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
it.
With that many siege tanks, I think he may need to go to hive soon. Oh, these liberators are gonna do a ton of damage. I don't know if Tang's gonna react to this yet. He's microing the fight at the front while these liberators just go to town and it's natural.
This is just really good siege tank spread by Raz.
Yeah. And he's paying attention, he's moving around too.
He definitely watched Shrek and realized that you have to have layers.
Yeah. Onions.
Siege tanks are like onions.
Yes, exactly.
So, Raz is doing pretty well. I mean, he has the supply advantage now.
He's taking supply advantage, and Tang's upgrade advantage is about to expire. It's going to be 2-2 versus 2-1 in Raze's favor in about a second.
Yeah. Tang really needs, like, some higher tech.
Yeah, for sure. He has infestation tip? Or... I don't think he's that yet.
I mean, like, I wish most of my ladder games went out like this, where the Zerg just, you know, throwing himself at me.
Yeah.
So, I don't think you'll find a single Terran who says, yeah, I love it when Zergs get the high tech.
Yeah, so I think Tang's kind of on the back foot now. He spent so much money trying to brute force his way in there with the Roach Ravager that he never teched up. And now he's trying to find a way to get his economy situated. He's mining off of 2 bases pretty much only right now.
Yeah. Tang's kind of stuck in what he's doing now.
Yeah.
Big fight there in the middle of the map. Tang's gonna have trouble, like, finding a good engage here. Just with how spread each tanks are. and how proactive he's being with the bio, like pushing forward.
Yeah, I think Tang's being too aggressive now. Maybe I would say.
Yeah.
Because this position by Raze is just so it's gonna be so hard to break. And even this Liberator is here getting another 4 kills.
Yeah, this map's just so good for like defensive play from the Terran.
Yeah.
This is definitely the type of map where you want to just, you know, expand and tech up if you're third. Raz doesn't have a lot of medevacs, so this army is eventually going to get pretty stemmed. And you won't really be able to pick up these tanks, but I don't think it matters that much actually with how like much tanks losing to them. Like 14 kills in one of these siege tanks. Damn.
And like it was interesting also is Raze isn't just like he's defending great at home, and he's also always sending out these like small groups of Liberators and drops and doing damage done everywhere.
Yeah,
I think what's really winning in this game there.
Yeah, and even when they don't do damage, they pull like tank army all the way back. Oh,
this could be a good engagement though.
Yeah, like there's no bio here to tank anymore. 40 tanks.
Yeah.
Oh,
we lost a decent amount of tanks there, like 4 or 5 tanks, maybe?
Yeah, that's a lot of factory production time just down the toilet. You should be able to clean up all the SCVs at the base.
Yeah, he's gonna take this base up, but there's a triple drop in Tank's natural now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's got the production to defend it. He's gonna have to come back.
It's only 1 medevac that's dropped now.
Yeah.
And that will get stimmed pretty quickly.
Yeah. He does lose a layer though, so he's now back on hashtag.
Yeah.
Back in the Stone Age now.
And the Raz has another base going up here that's, I guess, kind of hidden.
It's just hidden the fact that you don't expect the Terran to ever get that base.
Yeah. This drop's all cleaned up now.
Cleaned up. It did plenty of damage.
Yeah, it did a lot of damage, but like Tang's in an okay position now.
He's still so far behind tech, and his economy is really hurting. I think.
He hasn't even started the layer yet.
Yeah, he hasn't restarted the layer at all. And he's still just pumping out roaches and hoping to take a good engagement.
Yeah, I guess like with how much he's lost, he probably doesn't want to bother going back in the layer.
His army is almost entirely Ravager, so these Marauders will just destroy it and get caught.
And he's only 2-1 with his upgrade.
Yeah.
He doesn't have second armor upgrade, which is pretty big, especially since the Terran now has 3-2.
Yeah.
For their bio. He doesn't have any tank upgrades, but still, like, just his bio is so strong.
I forgot to put the score up the entire time. Oh well, doesn't matter. You guys know what the score is, it's fine. Yeah, even his liver is still being really annoying. Yeah, nice double shot, double kill.
Yeah.
Does Tang even know about this 4th base? Or 5th base? No, he doesn't. So he probably doesn't think he doesn't have a really well-established 4th base now. So Tang thinks he's really still in this, but he's a lot farther behind than he thinks.
Like, Tang should realize eventually, like, with the amount of units that he's producing, that he doesn't have another base.
Yeah.
And he's even remaking the original 4th base, or Raz's, I should say.
Yeah.
Tang has expanded again.
Right. But I mean, the amount of drones he's on, right? He's only on 43 drones. This drop's coming everywhere. The roach wing's about to go down.
And with these upgrades that the Marines have, like, I wouldn't even be making Marauders anymore, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'd just be making straight Marines. Because 2-1 approaches versus 3-2 bio.
Oh, alright, well Tank finds his base.
Yeah. Lifts it off. All these SCVs on the run. Oh, and here comes the flank by Tang, taking out these SCVs.
Taking them out.
This is pretty good for Tang, actually.
Yeah, that's a pretty big pickup of his entire mining force that his base is taken out.
And he canceled the original 4th base as well.
Yeah.
So, like, he just killed 2 bases there in one move.
Pretty much. And Raze is running pretty dry, actually. His third base is almost running out.
And as long as Tang keeps mining resources, you should be okay.
Yeah. And like, as long as he defends these drops.
Yeah, but that will be pretty hard, because like, he can't just leave a couple roaches at home anymore. Like, even a medevac can still do pretty well. One of these medevacs getting pretty low.
Yeah, I was gonna say that medevac was almost a bit of a risk there. Tang already coming back to defend his base once this drop comes back. He's built up quite the supply advantage again. It just like no tech, just keep going with the roaches over and over again.
Yeah, but Raz does have the army for dealing with roaches. Like, so many eliminators, so many tanks, so many marauders.
Yep.
Oh, almost. Juicy hits there.
Oh, almost hit. Ooh, that medevac was almost gone. But the army's there to clean this up.
Yeah. Now Raz has plopped down those 2 extra bases again.
Yeah. So he's back to mining. I think the key to Tang's success here is actually denying that mining. Because he's not going to really win these fights, but if he can keep the economy advantage up and keep throwing units at him and keep trading, he'll be in a pretty good spot.
Yeah. Tang's not doing so well either, income-wise, if you look at the graphs. Or the income tab, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously both not doing well.
Yeah, and Tang has like 12 workers on 1 vanilla patch, that is natural.
Yeah. But every time Tang sneaks up that ramp, he makes Raze come up. And, he has to like make a move to come fight him. So he could continuously deny the mining on these 2 bases, which is I think the only way he's saving this game right now.
Yeah, and like especially just killing off all these OCDs. Like it's almost more important than denying the bases is just killing off all these OCDs.
Yeah, I mean it's 11 SCVs right now. There's 31 drones.
Yeah.
So we're in the low economy state for sure.
Yeah. And like he has 4 orbitals, but like still, mules aren't as good as they used to be.
I would like to see Tang find some way to lock down these drops though, because right now he's just defending by his good multitasking and moving roaches and ravagers around.
Yeah, it would have been so nice if Tang had infestors.
Yeah, like infestors or corruptors, muted, something like that.
Yeah, just like something to deal with them.
Yeah, but he's brute forcing this for sure.
And looks like Rage wants to push out maybe, but he's been stopped by Tang. And this is a great move by Tang.
Right there, he needed to actually take out the tanks and back up because fighting under those liberators was no bueno.
Yeah, like that was an extremely close game, and it actually came down to that last fight. Like it was just one little mistake that cost Tang that game.
Sure. That was a lot. That was. I'm very impressed with how far Tang like stayed alive in that game because I thought he was gone for a while there.
Yeah, Tang did really well in that game, despite being on inferior tech. Like, just making the right decisions.
Yeah, just getting damage where you could get damage, taking out tech where you could take out economy where you could take out economy.
Tang did really well in that game, despite being on inferior tech. Like, just making the right decisions.
Yeah, just getting damage where you could get damage, taking out tech where you could take out economy where you could take out economy.
Yeah, very back and forth game.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like my sound is a little bit loud. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Alright, so now that we're up against the ranked 25 GM player, and we have now lost Tang, who is coming up next?
Tang's all kill has been stopped.
He has been stopped. The beast has actually been stopped. Where's hip chat? I don't have it open. There it is. Who's on? Gripe is on. I can see him going in. I don't know who else can do it, but unless someone has a build. I don't know if I have a build, but we'll see. All right, I don't know where the discussion is being had on who's going in, but I kind of want
to. I don't know.
All right.
Exile probably didn't expect Tang to lose, so.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you expected the top player to come in. So.
Yeah, it's definitely not something that you see coming.
Yeah. I want to say put Gripe in, but that would mean we put in 3 Zergs.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who's here that's not a Zerg right now? I guess is Manipulation still here, or is he gone?
I'm not sure.
I don't want to go in. I'm gonna get wrecked by this guy. I think Gripe's the best chance, unless we put someone in before Gripe.
I mean, we got Invader, Prime Terraces. Those are the only 2 maps left, right?
Yeah. There's
So-
right, Invader.
Invader.
I want to say Gripe on Invader. Because I really do feel like Invader's
Oh, 2v2 bonus round.
This is the ace match right here. Looks like you're gonna play Exiled. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Gripe.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
called it.
Yeah, you made it go.
Yep. So, I don't think this is losable for Zerg. This map, at least. At least against Protoss for sure. Against Terran, it's still pretty bad. Okay, I'm not gonna lose, I'm not gonna make wild claims like that. But it's really, really nice. I love playing this map.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. You play Terran. How do you feel about this map?
I'm not sure about it actually. Like, I hate getting the close air spawns. Like the first time I ever played on this map, someone did that stupid, fucking Queen Ling drop to me, and I was so mad.
Yeah, that. I have not done that. I should actually, start doing Ling drops and stuff like that because they're gonna nerf it, right? They're gonna make it layer attack.
I'm not. Did they say that?
I think they just said that today.
That's kind of unfortunate because I thought it was like a good thing for Zerg to have at hashtag.
Well, what it is it was they were saying it was too strong against Protoss early game.
Yeah, I can see that. I guess.
Yeah. You just avoid all the photon overcharges and run around, drop inside and stuff like that.
Yeah. And Queen micro with the Overlords OP.
Yeah. Yep. It's how I feel whenever I see a Terran or a Protoss microing with the Immortal up and down inside War Prisms. Oh, that hurt me. Alright. So, we have vertical positions here. In the bottom left-hand corner. Bringing his team back, stopping the Tang kill. It is Team Ascension's Raze.
And up here in the top left, it's from all inspiration, Gripe. Or Grip.
Gripe?
It's Gripe?
Gripe? I assume it's Gripe. I don't actually know.
He just needs to win. He just needs to kill Raz here.
Yeah.
Then All In wins the series.
Yep. Best of 7 is now 3-2. Tang taking out 3 players, all in succession, and Ray's taking him out.
These spawns, I think, are pretty good for the Terran.
Yeah, I can see that, sure.
I don't think this map's awful for Terran. I think it's pretty good for 2-base pushes.
2-base, yeah, definitely. But this thing is also, I feel like it's so good for 2-base pushes that you almost expect it because it's so hard to take a third, I think, right? Do you feel the same? Because this third, I guess, in these positions, which third do you take? Do you take this one that's elevated on the right here? Or, like below and above the mains?
Yeah, that's the usual one that you'd take.
Yeah, like, that's so hard to defend, I think. Because even coming up to defend it, you have to go up this ramp. I guess you can sit at the top of the other ramp. I don't know.
And just so much space here, especially for a Zerg who's keeping their units in position to defend drops. Okay, exiled out
of here. All right.
But it's just so hard to rotate your units around if the enemy's going for a push.
Yeah, I was gonna say flip side of the team.
But the couple games I've played on this map, I've been accused of being a map hacker because my units just appear where the enemies are, I guess.
Yeah. So how is this map against Roach pushes? Because that's what looks like is going to happen here.
I actually haven't had a whole lot of roach pushes against me on this map. I think it really depends on the build. Reaper fast expand isn't that bad for it. Against it.
Probably gonna see it, I'm assuming, right?
Like, if he gets a tank and a medevac out pretty quick, then he'll be in a pretty good position.
Yeah. Let's see, he's gonna have a factory coming up. Oh, these two lings are gonna be annoying.
Yeah. Also, the fact that he got a reactor on the bear makes it so that he's gonna get like less marines out by the time of the push.
Yeah, sure. Alright. So he's gonna see these roaches coming.
Yeah.
Our SCVs.
He's going to cancel the natural CC at least.
Cancel? Or he's gonna get a lift. He's gonna at least get a lift, for sure. Yep. This roach just this Reaper being just a little bit annoying. You know, poking him away over. Gotta get something in there, right? Some sort of damage.
Yeah. It's just like one of those futile things that you do.
Yeah.
With this bunker finished, you should be in a pretty good position.
Yeah. It'd be annoying here with these roaches, but I don't even get much done.
They'll force it to lift for a bit, and yeah, Graves is smart. He knows, okay, this is going to work.
Holy crap.
8 drones on the way. Pretty bad.
See how much he gets out of here.
And like, just getting these SCV kills is pretty good too.
Yeah. Pick up the siege tank. He's gonna have 5 SCV kills for this? 5 SCV kills for this. It's not terrible for what he put into this.
Yes, 24 SCVs to 53 drones, so that's pretty decent.
Yep. No third base yet, but you know, got the slight economic advantage still.
And a Spire coming in for a Grape.
Yeah, I was thinking about this too. He's gonna go 2 bases, do a push, and follow with a pretty early Spire. I think that's a pretty good play.
Yeah, I like Spire on this map for Zerg players.
Especially because how easy it is to jump between the third and the main. Like, you can attack the third, force these units to run around in a circle, run into the main, do some damage in the main, come back. It's just any map where it's easy air maneuverability and not such easy ground maneuverability. I love these units. So
and Raz seen the Spire.
He saw it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So this is pretty good for Raz because he knows he doesn't need to make siege tanks any longer.
Yeah.
So I think one of the biggest strengths of Mutas in this matchup now is after you've been going roaches for so long, and your opponent just has a bunch of siege tanks out, and then suddenly a bunch of Mutas flying.
Yeah, for sure. You're thinking, I gotta defeat this giant roach ball, make a bunch of siege tanks, a bunch of marauders, and a bunch of Mutas coming. Oh, that's I can't.
Yeah, like so much of your supply is just useless, and it'll probably get picked off too. But you need to keep it alive, like for when there isn't just Mutas out.
Yeah. So Ray's gonna come in here with a bit of pressure, 2 siege tanks and 10 marines.
Yeah. This is gonna be a pretty decent pressure.
Yeah, I don't think Grape's got much here to defend. He's got a couple of roaches and Mutas.
Yeah, what I really like that Grape's done is he's not just only making Mutas, like he's making roaches too. Because I think you see a lot of Zergs make the mistake of like, once they get the Spire, they make Mutas from then on.
I've lost many a game that way.
Yeah, it's definitely not what you want to do.
Alright. These siege tanks got in a really good position. I was gonna say, he could go in and trade with the marines a little bit and then see if he could clean up with the Mutas. But now these siege tanks are there, it's gonna be very hard to do. Oh, he gets the medevac.
I kinda think he should have left the medevac alive and tried to pick up a tank.
Oh yeah.
That would have been pretty cute. Regardless, just getting this.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to defend. This position is so strong for Raze.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to go for it here.
Getting the siege tank, that's pretty good. He'll clean this up.
He lost a few Mutas, right? 3 or 4 Mutas?
Yeah, that's pretty significant for like what their positions are right now. But like just holding that off is again pretty good.
Not losing a third, it's a big thing. Bunch of barracks coming up. Barracks, another command center. Just 3 Muta harass coming down. That must be annoying. attack the refinery and slowly damage the SCV with the splash.
Yeah.
So I guess he's not committing any harder into these mutas. I think Gripe originally wanted to see if he could get a swell of mutas, come in and do damage, and then transition. But he had to use those mutas for defending instead.
Yeah, a very good move from Gripe again. Just not overcommitting into those mutas that are so easily countered now from Terrence.
Yeah, I guess what I feel like mutas have become. It used to be like a staple of the matchup, right? Where you could just always pretty safely go into muta, just go into mutas, roach, muta, ling, muta, whatever. But now I feel like mutas have turned into this. I'm gonna make a bunch of mutas, see if I can do damage, and then transition. There's no like, because the longer you stay on mutas, the more he's gonna build liberators 2 at a time out of starports and destroy you.
Yeah, it feels sort of like how it used to, or like it felt for Zerg's VVP, where mutas are a tech switch option, but you don't keep them around for long.
Yeah, definitely, exactly. Yeah, a bunch of ravagers in there, so let's see if he's gonna try to pressure. Again, back on the refinery.
Yeah, these mutas are just being really annoying.
I mean, there's so little amount that doesn't really matter, but it's like just annoying. I knew he was gonna go for that. It's like gotta get that one weekend SUV.
Oh, he even gets out roll.
It's out.
Oh,
the air blockers! The air blockers! I feel like a lot of Terrans don't know about the air blockers there.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing one of those surf maps on CSGO.
He's just like sliding back and forth. He is gonna no, doesn't see him. Passing ships in the night.
Yeah.
So Raze has his third down, starting to mine for him. But let's see if Gripe can come in here and take out this third base.
Oh, and if those siege tanks...
He just moved away, yeah. He's gonna get a pretty good spot to at least do some damage here.
Yeah,
Oh, the Ravagers in the front. Decent damage here. The siege tanks aren't doing too much in the back, so...
Oh, but I think that was a pretty decent move, don't you?
Yeah, I think that was alright. It wasn't too much.
Yeah, I like how he didn't commit.
Yeah.
Like he didn't just like straight up fight the army.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. So upgrades are even right now. Gripe's about to be halfway done with 2-2. Once that 2-2 finishes, I think he probably could go for another push. Oh, that's unfortunate. He finds a drop, cancels his fourth. Yeah, this is where I think Terran can get ahead in this matchup for sure, right? Because you've got a lot of slow units, roaches, ravagers. Defending drops is so difficult. We saw that like happen in the last game with Tang getting picked apart with a whole bunch of drops and liberators and everything.
Yeah. Especially too, like, unless Gripe goes for like that higher tech, then it's perfectly fine for.
Ooh, picked up 3 naked siege things.
Yeah, very good play there. He has a significant amount of supply ahead of Raz.
Yeah. I just feel like this area is also very hard to engage in, though. He can't really come with those ramps because of siege tanks. He would have to come around to the side a little bit, I guess. Nice. Yeah. I like Gripe adding these disruptors to deal with the liberators. That's what was missing from Tang's fight. The liberators kind of like range supreme on
this is something that I think and this is a pretty good arc from Gripe here. I think he might just take it.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna take out this. Yeah, looks like he's gonna take out the army. The liberators aren't there to defend.
Cancels the CC. I mean,
although there are drops all over the place right now.
Yeah. Oh, and he destroys the third of Gripe.
So they trade thirds, I think. They do trade. Okay, I was like they there we go, trade thirds.
Yeah, I think Gripe is in a much better position.
Yeah, I mean he has his 4th finish now, so he just transferred all his drones from his 3rd to his 4th. So his mining didn't really change. It's just his. It's like he got his 4th canceled without any drones on it.
Yeah, and especially in that big fight they had, like Raz lost all his siege tanks, all those medevacs, all those liberators. This takes so long to reproduce.
Right, maybe catches the drop. No. I feel like if corruptors catch a drop, it's like it's such a blunder because it's just so slow. They're just like kind of in the right spot, at the right time. Like, oh, hey, look,
yeah.
Stays the space. Oh, barely.
Oh,
get it.
Very nice pick off.
Yeah, definitely. Drops going all over the place.
And that Spire's gonna be dead.
Alright, he's got 7 corruptors out right now, though, so
yeah, I don't really think he needs the Spire anymore.
I think the only thing he needs the Spire for is if when he transitions to Hive, he'll get rid of something like that. So by then he'll get rid of that medevac. 8 HP left on it.
Yeah. Raz's Harass is doing a really good job here, just keeping Gripe back.
Gripe
So
comes in to see there's no third again, so he's gotta feel great about that.
Again, I noticed that Gripe isn't getting up too high.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Like, when do you go for high?
I think for me, I go for Hive when the siege tank count gets too big for my roaches to do anything, and the medevac count gets too high. But he kept resetting it, so I think he's alright. You keep resetting the siege tank count, right? Your roaches stay useful. I go into Hive when I feel like my roaches are losing utility. And I don't think that's happened yet for Greg. Because he's made correct trades in place.
Yeah.
So he could do the Tang style of like you saw last game, just keep hammering him, keep trading. He hasn't lost trades yet. Unless
getting pretty good trades.
Take down the Liberator. No, now he's off on 0 Liberator again, right? Yep, on 1 Liberator. But you trade out the Liberator, you trade out the Siege Tanks, and Roaches and Ravagers are still pretty good.
Yeah, playing Bio doesn't really work the best against Mass Roach Ravager.
I would like to see some infestors though. I do. That's one thing I like to add into, because once you lock down medevacs or lock down like Bio and you just rain vials down on them, it could just spell GG right there.
Yeah, and it really just forces like a lot more panic in your opponent for the Terran.
Yeah, for sure.
Rav's army's pretty small, like, Gripe could probably deny this third if he attacked now.
Yeah.
But obviously Gripe doesn't know that, so I think Gripe probably just wants to stay back and stop these drops.
Yeah, that's the thing I think is what's keeping, at least keeping Raze's hopes for a third alive is these drops and keeping the army back over and over again.
Yeah, he's been doing a really good job with these drops, not only getting damage, but being threatening.
Yeah.
Which, like, obviously the being threatening part is what keeps Berserk, like, on their side of the map.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Still, Gripe is maxed out right now. So he does not have an insignificant army. But I don't think he knows that he can come across the map yet. Well,
yeah.
We'll see.
I was getting an infestation bit now, so we might see infestors later.
Especially with Hive, I'm not sure yet. But... the ball of Roach Ravager is still here. Actually, completely gets missed by this scan, unfortunately. But even now, like he just killed off a drop, another drop's already there. So it's like a always rotating line of drops. He now tries coming back again.
Yeah. It also shows like the amount of respect that Gripe's showing for Raz here. Knowing that, or thinking that, you know, Raz would be prepared on the other side of the map for his push, so he has to stay back to deal with these drops.
Yeah. What is nice is though, he has enough preps now that he can actually just snipe the medevac and walk away, so like, at least the healing and insane mobility of these Marines go away. And they'll eventually get taken out. There we go. Roaches are pretty tanky.
Plus 3 attacks almost pushed up for the Terran now.
That can be big, for sure.
Yeah, and he's catching Gripe in position here.
Yeah, coming around with that pathing on the other side of the... That is a lot of Ravagers.
Yeah.
Looks like he drew a symbol there. I don't know. Yeah. I like how even now when you saw when Ray's had like these units that are basically forfeit, even then he target fired the drone. that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Oh. This isn't a fight Ray wants to
Definitely not that ramp.
Oh, but huge corrosive vials. Oh, taking off. There's a lot of SCVs of this army as well.
Yeah. I mean, because he's got what 4 patches left on his third.
Yeah,
he kind of feels like he's got to do something here.
Yeah, this is do it or die.
He attacked his army too separated here. It's a little bit rough. There we go. Now he gets his flank around. He originally had that half his army coming up at once.
Oh, and nice split here.
It wasn't called Bile Shot, they did take a ton of medevac. Every medevac is worth gold right now, I think.
Yeah. But does Grape realize that this is a last-ditch push?
Yeah, he just has to defend. I mean, the supply is just plummeting. They were at like 180, 140, I think it's saying now, and now it's down to 164.
That's pretty impressive from Raz to do that.
This push is still scary. Absolutely still scary. Oh, it kicked out like good vials, good vials.
Yeah, it's okay for Greg to lose, I think. He just has to keep his units rallied.
He needs to get that roach ball up though. But he can't come at it one at a time because he's there. Yeah, because the problem is he got broken in his supply lines, kind of I guess. So the roaches are going to come out and not be balled up like they should be, right? Because roaches are so much stronger when they're balled up and attacking all at once, taking out units. Because one at a time they're just gonna get wrecked by the bio, and the bio's always gonna get healed up.
Yeah, I think that game was a lot closer though than Grape realized.
Yeah, definitely. He was in a pretty good spot for most of that game.
Yeah, I think even at the end there, obviously if he had known what we'd known, I think he would have stayed in.
Yeah.
But I think he thought he was in a worse position than he was.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, let me see this army value graph. Was it that crazy?
But I mean, once that +3 attack came out, I think without having any hive tech to deal with that, it just becomes so much harder.
Yeah, for sure.
If you even had some infestors with that army, imagine a fungal on that.
Yeah, one fungal and a bunch of Ravager Biles. That would have been it.
Yeah, it would have been a totally different game.
Yep, none of us have. Nobody on All Out has gone past there yet. In 3 flares. All right, manipulation. Is it time? Is it time to bring out the Protoss? He's talking all this shit against our Zergs. All right, let's see. Who's our last ditch hope? Who's coming out as the ace?
Ace match hype.
I think it should be a 2v2. We can take him, right? I haven't played a 2v2 in so long. I'm sure there's some sort of broken strategy, right?
Well, I mean, I don't mean to brag, but me and Max Normal are 2v2 masters.
Nice. Alright, oh, my battery's dying, okay. Let's see, who's left? Manipulation's left. Grozin's left. Easy Humidor is left. I guess technically I'm left. I don't want to go try that, but Oh god. Are we bringing out the dank mistress? Are we bringing out Y Cyan? Is that happening? I don't think she's here though, so maybe not. Wait, maybe she's here. She's online. I'm trying desperately to get my shit together. Okay. Oh wait, I should switch. What's the last map? It's we got Prion now? That was left?
Yeah, Prion's the last one.
That's a pretty Oh, I know a build I could do if I wanted to go in, but I don't really want to go in. Cause if it works, I'll look like a god. But if it doesn't work, it looks terrible.
Oh, I think it's gonna be manipulation. Judging by the fact that he said, well, this is the last map.
Or he's deciding if he wants to come in and cheese it out.
I mean, TVP on this map isn't that bad.
Is it? I have no idea. Like, my knowledge of matchups outside of Zerg is so minimal.
I think it's a bit favored for Terran because, like, minerals obviously are better for Terran than Protoss.
Yeah, sure.
But it's still okay. Like, it's not as bad as, like, ZVP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And of course,
I used to love ZVP on that map just because of the amount of roaches I could get. 2 golds. Oh, it's beautiful.
God. I spent so many games on that map trying to macro Zergs before realizing I'm not even gonna bother trying anymore.
Yeah. Hey, if you win one engagement on Prion, it's such a short rush distance, and you just kind of walk back across the map. That's one thing I really like about that map too. It's like ZVZ is so much fun on that map because the rush distances are so short. You win one engagement, you just walk across the map and win the game. It's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun map to watch ZVZ fun.
All right, how long have we been casting for? I feel like it's been a long night. We started at 8 o'clock, right? 2 hours.
Yeah, it's been about 2 hours.
All right. Well, we won a series. We got a series. All right.
And it will be manipulation.
The one and only manipulation.
And what race is he gonna play? Protoss.
Protoss. He's going with the Protoss. I really kind of, I mean, obviously all unbiased, but I want manipulation to win just so he gets out of this like emo Protoss state he's in right now.
Well, I mean, like he's winning against the Terran, so I don't think that would promote.
That is
like
true.
if you win against the Zerg, then yeah. But,
you win against the Zerg on this ladder pool map, ladder map pool. Wow, I just like threw around words. Yeah.
Hello.
Why is he whispering? Why am I the host? What? Okay. I guess we're going. I don't know. I got whispered to go, so we're going. Oh, Exiled left. Okay, I understand.
Yeah. So he said he was lagging or whatever.
Yeah.
I hope the players are ready.
I hope so too. All right, last game of the night. So, in the top left-hand corner, the last hope of a dying breed, all in Protoss. It is manipulation.
And down here in the bottom left, almost all killing, all inspiration possibly, it is from Team Ascension, Raz.
No, it's who won the first game?
Yeah, Intrigue. No, it wasn't Intrigue. It was Integrity.
Integrity. That was an I thing. I don't remember what it was. All right, I would not be surprised if manipulation goes to something a little bit cheeky because he as much shit as I give him for being kind of cheesy, his cheeses are pretty good. Like, a lot of times they do catch you off guard and he'll just straight up win game. But we'll see, because he knows he's up against a very good player in Raze, right? A top 26 GM or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see what he pulls out of his bag of tricks, I guess.
Yeah. 2 gases already, so.
Dark truck. No, I don't know.
Fairly sure the signal's something cheesy.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I'm very familiar with his PVZ cheeses. I'm not very familiar with his PVT cheeses, though. So we'll see.
Yeah. I don't know enough about Protoss to really like comment about like specifics.
Well, here he goes. He's coming over to put down the pylon. Down the bottom left here. With this positioning, I want to say it's probably a Stargate. Right? Because,
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, he could just plop down a DT shrine there.
True.
That'd be funny.
Raze will come in. Notice there's one. I'm going to assume he's going to see the second gas. See one gate, no expansion. Only see 2 pylons, which I think means he knows his proxy, right?
Sorry.
Is that how it works? If you see 3 pylons, there's no proxy. If you see 2 pylons, there's probably a proxy. Right? I think that's how it works.
Yeah. Yeah, that is how it works, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Manipulation can come in, see no expansion either. It's going to just start blocking for a while.
Yeah. Raz is getting Wood of Mine out right away, so he probably knows something's up.
Yep.
And it's rallied to his mineral line, so he's probably just going to plop it down.
So Starport's about to finish. 1 Oracle's just started now. He's got 3 Marines, about to have 4. So he could... How many Marines did it take to kill an Oracle straight up? 6?
6.
6, right?
Yeah. As long as they're all firing at the same time.
Yeah. But you would, like, if you see 5 Marines, you would fight that, or I guess you could fight it? I don't know.
If you see anything less.
Oh wait, never mind. There's a Widow Mine in the
Yeah.
I don't see it. So I think
there's gonna be a second one soon.
Yeah, Raze is fine then, right? You would think?
Yeah, like the good thing about this is it's not like a commitment too much. Like if you were to build like a missile turret, let's say, that's a pretty big commitment. Oh, and he's gonna lose
it. Takes up the Widow Mine and 3 workers, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 workers.
But just like the Widow Mines are so good at defending oracles, but you can use them for other stuff. It's not just defense against oracles. You can drop them. You can, use them in your army.
Yeah. Oh, I like that position on that Widow Mine.
Yeah.
Right behind a little spinning disc. Alright, so Liberator comes in. Let's see what it could do.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, sorry. Put pylons in the right positions here. Manipulation could lose a decent amount of fuel.
Yeah. Pylon goes up now, but it's a little late.
You'll have to pull. And, this is pretty annoying for manipulation after that failed Oracle harass.
Yeah. He's got a pylon in his other half there. Or his natural. But still still he's gonna deny mining this main base here because that pylon can't reach it. Can this stalker reach that from here? No, it cannot.
Not effectively.
That's a great spot.
And I can already feel manipulation's balance line coming in right now.
Exactly. Oh, and there goes the Widow Mine, taking out that positioning, coming in clutch. Oh, and a drop. There's no way. This drop is gonna end the game.
Like, if Adams just had 1 more damage, this would have never happened.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah.
Maybe they're just getting torn apart right now.
Yeah, like, this isn't game-ending damage by any means, but this is just really annoying. Like,
it's pretty close to game ending, I think. He's not mining his main. He killed a whole bunch of workers. I would say maybe not game ending, but it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's on the way there, but like not dead yet.
Oh no! Oh, the timing that Widow Mine. Okay, hit the wrong one. All those probes just lined up for it.
Oh god.
There's like 6 of them on 1 mineral patch if he was looking at it.
Oh god, and that drop just killed the Phoenix that was going to deal with that Liberator.
Oh, and this warping. Oh.
Yeah, nothing is going right in this game for manipulation.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, manipulation. rough.
This is a very unfortunate game.
I mean, raises GM for a reason, man.
Yeah.
You got 5th place to yourself on a stack predator for a reason.
Oh, and that cute money pickup. And even more probes, just salt moves here. Oh god. Even saves for Marines there.
Alright, well, Manipulation's gonna try to get 3rd. Try to take a gold, so he can catch up that way. I mean, he's not mining from his main, so might as well try to get another base to mine off of.
Yeah. Finally cleans up that Liberator.
Finally got it. What actually finished it off?
He had two or three stalkers.
So Manipulation's army right now, 4 adepts, 2 stalkers. He's getting the adept upgrade for. Yeah. He gets a whole bunch of Marines, a whole bunch of siege tanks. And I think Raze has probably decided, hey, I can go kill him now. And there it is. Moving out. It's gonna take a miracle. Or more than a miracle. I don't know.
Yeah. Especially, this matchup is definitely one that I think Terran is favored in the late game. Protoss no longer has that, supreme late game. Terran definitely has a better late game than Protoss, so being behind in the mid game, it's not something you ever want to happen when you're not favored in the late game.
Yeah, sure. You can go off, you're gonna see this 3rd base and think, oh, this guy took a 3rd base, I am definitely gonna kill him right now. Because there's no way he has an army and a 3rd base.
Yeah. I think he's Marines defended here.
Yeah. One of them gets completely shreked.
Yeah.
And there it goes.
Unfortunately for Manipulation. Team Ascension Pro Team make them for this one.
Throws up the That was a systematic destruction of Protoss that I have not seen so well done in a while.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive. Alright, well, there you have it. Team Ascension, 4, all in 3. It was close. It was definitely close.
Very close series.
Yeah.
Very well played by both sides.
I just think we need to duplicate Tang a couple times.
Yeah. Maybe next week Professor Tang can try to close himself in the lab.
Yeah, Professor Tang Professor Tang in the lab. He's thinking up builds. What we really need is him to think up a cloning method to get 2 Tangs.
I mean, when you think about it, when you have 2 Tangs next week, you'll have doubled the build order.
Exactly. Because you'll just create that 2nd Tang will create more build orders. Exactly. All right. I think we're done. I'm pretty.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired. So. Any last words here?
Not really.
All right. All right. I guess that's it for us. Follow the Twitters, I guess. Team All In is team_all_in. If I stream, I'll post on Twitter and stuff. I think we're still trying to do casting every Monday. Me and my friend Mark, Mr. Mode. I think we're gonna try to get drunk next time and call it Monday Night Balance Wine because it's funnier. Yeah, I got nothing else. Anything?
I think you got it all.
Alright. See you guys later. Peace.
Bye.